Here's how I made this animation for Adidem Asterisks using AI. I lied a little. I did use AI, but not for the whole thing. So for the rollout, it takes place in the desert in Joshua Tree. So I've provided with a lot of photos that they've taken there and just used that as inspiration for what I wanted. I didn't want anything too distracting because there's already a lot of like text that goes on top of it, but I wanted it to match the feel and the environment, and I wanted to like give a little Easter egg to it. So in some of the photos, the main model is holding a goat or like a baby goat. So I was like, okay, I'll make a desert. I'll make a really nice landscape. Nothing too distracting. And then in the corner, I want to put like a little baby goat eating the grass. And it's just a short, like 15-second animation. So that's basically what I did. I used Blender and the add-on Botaniq, which if you have $70 to spare, it's really, really useful. It has a lot of different assets for plants specifically and environments and makes my life easy. If you don't, and if you don't want to spend that kind of money, I've been there. I absolutely respect. You can go to like Quixel. I think it's Quixel, and they have a bunch of like plant assets and plant textures for free that you can just download and then use like a particle system to spread it out. Added a couple of my own plants, removed a couple of the plants that are already in there, and then messed with the lighting. I used just like a sky environment texture. I think I forgot to record this, but I took this baby goat model from like Sketchfab and just animated like the neck up. I didn't really want to mess with the feet. I didn't have that much time, honestly. So I just had it like moving its head a little bit, like subtly. Um, and yeah, and I was pretty happy with that. I like rendered a frame. I was looking at it. I was like it's nice, but it needs clouds. And clouds in Blender are a pain, and I hate doing it. I hate using them. They never turn out as nice as you'd want them to. And I also didn't have time for that. Like rendering clouds takes a lot out of your computer, and I was on crunch. So I took the first frame for my animation that I'd fully rendered out into Photoshop, and now Photoshop has this beta AI system. So I messed around with it. I was like, insert clouds, insert like thin, whimsical clouds. And I went through it a couple of times and found one that I really, really liked. So I used that, basically cut the photo in half, and then tracked the full animation in After Effects, attached that top part with the clouds to that camera track, and just placed it. So if you look at it, it moves with the camera in the 3D animation, but it's just a static photo, basically, from the neck up. Um, yeah, it was really, really fun to make. I'm really happy with how it turned out, especially given the time frame. And shout out Adidem Asterisks, bro. Like, their radio is crazy. And the clothes are fire, too. If you want to check that out, highly recommend.